Hello, hello. Going live to do sessions tonight, which I'm pretty excited about. What's today? Today is the 25th. What do you do here exactly? I help people, I do energy healing. I help people with anxiety, depression, physical discomfort, chronic issues, all of that fun stuff. So, thank you. Thank you so much for that compliment. I really appreciate it. So, I basically help people release negative trapped emotions from their body that cause physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual discomfort. So, different room. Yeah, we moved. So, woo, good evening from Minnesota. Thank you. They're just plain white. And yep, I definitely do help with anxiety. Thank you. So this is what we're gonna do. So if you would like a session, it's totally free. All you're gonna do is just go click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway and go enter there. So by releasing your trapped emotions, I'll show you how it works. If you want to stick around, then I'll show you how it works. I'm gonna take this out because it better sounds that way. Perfect. Yeah, so if you want to try it out, just go click. There we go. We've got some people that are ready. So just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway and go enter your name. And I'll just choose at random somebody that gets a session. Thank you so much for the roses. Tiny Texan Honeybee. That's so nice of you. Welcome. Thank you for the likes. And then in order for me to do these for free, the only things that I ask you to do is follow me here on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's the only thing that I ask that you do. And then for extra bonus points, if you'll just share this with somebody that you feel like could use some healing. I specifically work with people who've gone through toxic relationships, people who deal with anxiety, depression, PTSD, chronic illnesses, chronic issues, things that just don't go away. I also work with like physical discomfort, so like people who have headaches, migraines. I also help with people that just back pain, lower back pain, knee pain, all this stuff. Toxic relationship with my job. You know what? I've actually helped people in the workplace with toxic coworkers and stuff. And after doing like a solid 3 to 5 sessions with me, then they don't, it's almost like the energy shifts within their workspace and they're either able to tolerate them a lot more, or B, like the toxicity just stops, or C, they're able to like quit and find a new job and like not have to deal with it anymore. Yes, I do help with migraines. It's really fun to show people that how amazing this stuff works, because I want to say my husband used to have like a migraine at least once a week, and it's gone down so much to the point where I can't remember the last time he had a migraine. He only gets them now when he's like super stressed, like he's about to have a breakdown. But that doesn't happen very often. So even bone on bone pain from like bone on bone, we can definitely try and see what happens. Why not? Might as well try it. So yeah. We could definitely try it out. It's definitely worth a shot. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. So again, in order to make these sessions free, all of them are free. I will just pick somebody at random. Just click on the button that says follow me here on TikTok, on my Instagram, and go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Those are the only things that I ask you that you do. And then if you feel like it, just share this with somebody that you feel like could use some healing. So, and if you would like to enter to win, hey, how are you? If you would like to enter to win, click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and we will get started. So, how's it going? I always forget your name. 20 pack, like I told you. I'm so sorry. I am the worst person at remembering names. So, yay. So, let's go ahead and pick somebody at random. Hello, Rebecca. I see you. You're legit the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. All right, so I think I have you in there, Brittany. Oh, if you'll just go click on the link in my bio and then click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, then we will get started. I'll wait for you to get up there. Yep, click on the link in my bio, go enter to win. That's how I pick people at random. It just makes it so much easier. So, because it gives everybody else a fair chance to actually like win a session. So, I'll wait for you. Link in bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway and just enter your email address, your TikTok username, and your name, and that's it. I'll wait for you. I know there's a lot of people that were wanting to get on, so it's been a hot minute since I've done some sessions. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Let's do this. All right. Perfect. Woo woo. Material girl. You think I'm a material girl? What? Are you serious? I look like Paris Hilton? I have not gotten that before. Hold on. Okay, maybe tonight with the shirt. Oh my gosh. She's pretty though. I actually got told yesterday or last live that I look like Kelsey something. Paris Hilton wishes. Aw, thank you. That's so nice. That's so funny. Okay, let's do this. We have everybody's names. Perfect. All right, let's get you all in. We're gonna just pick a name at random. You look like Kirsten Morley. It's your lucky day. I am her. All right, so I wish I could stay, but I've got a migraine nausea level at 1,000 right now. Oh, I wish we could do your session right now. Okay, hold on. If you stick around and just listen, then I'll do you next, okay? Done. I feel like I could tell you what your stylist uses for your glaze. My color is really faded. It's pretty faded. I usually like a little bit more platinum. I'm obsessed. Oh, thank you. I'm a hairstylist as well, but I don't practice anymore, so. All right, so Trish Westmoreland. Westmoreland? Is that your last name? That's pretty cool. I will try getting my Sprite and crackers to nibble up and sip. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. I'll tell you what. If they are United States, if this person is not on, then we will do you next. Because if that's a 10 out of 10, holy crap, I would love love to do that session for you. Trish Westmoreland, are you here? Going once? Going twice? Beep. We're done. Okay, so Laura, it looks like you get a session. Because we need healthy people. We need you healthy. So, if you'll just tell me obviously your name is Laura, put your name, age, pain, and pain level, all in the Q&A box, then we will get started. That makes me so sad. It's like 10 out of 10. So Laura, and I just need your name, and then migraine, and then it's probably a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That's crazy. So, name, age, pain, and pain level, and then we'll get started. Hello, how are you? 28, 100 out of 10. Okay, that is not fun. Hey, we're like the same age. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and have a quick moment of silence and then we'll get to it. All right, connect as proxy for Laura, yes. All right, go enter to win, and then we'll get, we'll see if we can get you next. So, connect as proxy for Laura. Laura, have you been here before? Thank you. How can I be tired? I got 12 hours of sleep last night. I am pretty tired though. No, I haven't. You haven't been here before. Okay, so basically what we're going to be doing is I'm going to basically tap into your energy energetically from a distance remotely, and I'm going to ask your subconscious yes or no questions. And I have a chart of emotions here that I'm just going to ask, do you have a trapped emotion that is causing this migraine? And then I'll get a yes or no through my fingers. And it's just called muscle testing. It's also called applied kinesiology. Thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. And so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to act as proxy for you and on behalf of you. And then I'm going to identify the emotion that needs to be released. These emotions are, okay, actually, let me back up here. So everything in this world is energy. Everything is energy. I believe our emotions and our thoughts are energy. This desk is energy. This phone is energy. And the cool thing about this is that I believe that our organs create these emotions like balls of energy that cause physical, mental, emotional, spiritual discomfort. But when these emotions get stuck inside of our body, and they basically just get overcharged to the point so much where they need somewhere to go, and sometimes they get stuck inside of like the weakest parts of your body. And so what happens is when these emotions get stuck inside of our body, it creates physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual discomfort. So for example, it can like distort your tissues to the point where it's actually creating physical pain. I believe it also can cause you to be really reactive. So for example, if you have a trapped emotion of anger, then you probably are very quick to anger, quick to sadness, quick to whatever emotion it is. And then what happens is sometimes your body becomes just so I don't know, it just becomes so irritated. I have a lot of emotions internally. I'm a teacher. Oh, dang it. I know how you feel. So what I do is I release these energies, these balls of emotions from your body, and then the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual discomfort either goes away completely or it becomes a lot more manageable. So does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And then The next thing I would like to talk about is the heart wall. If you have any of these 10 symptoms, then you probably have a heart wall. Anxiety, depression, PTSD, low energy, fatigue, major health issues, foggy mission in life, relationship issues. So this is like giving and receiving love. And then if you have any abundance and wealth issues, then you probably have a heart wall. So the cool thing about this is that actually how you create a heart wall is when you go through, really stressful times, abuse, trauma, a breakup, all those things. What happens is your body has a self-defense mechanism to protect your heart, because your heart's the most important organ in the body. Without your heart, you're not getting blood to your toes, your fingers, or anything else for that matter. So what I do is, what your body does is it scoops up those trapped emotional energies, those balls of energy, and places layers over your heart, creating that heart wall. And so what happens is, over time, that heart wall becomes bigger and bigger, and it's just like the trauma becomes like worse and worse, and the trauma responses happen, and those 10 symptoms either get worse or just, it's crazy. So what I do is I energetically release those trapped emotions one by one. It typically takes anywhere from 3 to 5. Absolutely on board with these beliefs. Yep. And so what happens is, what happens when I release them is once the heart wall is gone after 3 to 5 sessions, then those 10 typical symptoms either go away completely or it becomes a lot more manageable. So do you have to pay for the premium service? So there's 2 ways that you can, actually 3 ways that you can get a session. So first and foremost, you're welcome to schedule a session with me. If you click on the link in my bio and click on the session, the first button, it says schedule an introductory session with me. I don't know if you need to know this, but I was in a car accident a year ago and still treating. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we can definitely, so we're just going to work on the migraine today, but definitely on other sessions, we can work on that as well. So, so first and foremost, you can schedule a one-on-one session with me. It is $39. And then the second way is to enter to win. You can get here, or you can go do it yourself. And there is an emotion code book. It'll actually teach you how to do it. Everything's linked in my bio for that. It'll just take you to Amazon, and I think it's like $15 for the book. I didn't write it. It was by Dr. Bradley Nelson, forwarded by Tony Robbins. So that's basically the gist of how this all works. So it sounds wonderful for the start of the weekend. Yes, exactly. So, Laura, we are just going, since I'm already connected, I'm acting as proxy for you. So let me just show you how this works. So connect as proxy for Laura. Yes. So I'm just going to ask your subconscious, Laura, do you have a trapped emotion we can release now? And by the way, everything is done remotely. So all of the sessions are done over the phone, or I can do FaceTime or the WhatsApp. So those 3 options. I don't do Zoom just because it's too much for me. So, okay, let's do this. So, Laura, do you have a trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this migraine? Yes. Maybe not a 1 through 5. So fear is the first emotion. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16. Do we need to know more about this? No. So what we do here is we're just going to take the magnet. This is a chart and also a magnet. And we're going to swipe down the governing meridian, which is from the top of the lip all the way back down to the tailbone. But you can just do it over your head. And we swipe it 3 times. And then we asked, did we release that? Yes. So do you have another emotion we can release now that is causing this migraine? Maybe not a 1 through 5. Blaming. So like blaming yourself for other people's issues, or this could be being blamed for other people's issues, or blaming yourself for, whatever. So when did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, age 18. Do we need to know more about this? No. So we're going to go ahead and release that for you. Did we release that? Thank you so much for people in. Hey, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in forever. All right, so Laura, do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that is causing this migraine? Maybe another one. Forlorn. When did this occur? 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, age 6. So do we need to know more about this? By the way, forlorn is like feeling lost, forsaken, or forgotten, or like some kind of deep sadness. So do we need to know more about this? No. So we're going to go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion we can release? Inner child healing. Yes, exactly. So Laura, do you recognize any of these emotions? I'm kind of curious. And then Laura, do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that is causing this migraine? Maybe you're on 1, 3. Grief. When did this Kirsten 10, 9, 8, 7? Age 7. Do we need to know more about this? This is new. Makes sense. Hello. Unique. Let's go ahead and release that. Grief at age 7. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this migraine? Maybe another 1, 3, 5. Another blaming. When did this 10, 20, 28, 7, 6, age 26? Do we need to know more about this? Hello. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another imbalance? I do this but never understood the technical terms. Congratulations for reading my FYP. Hello. Welcome. Blaming 18 is definitely registers. Oh, perfect. Yay. All right. So, Laura, do you have another trapped emotion release now that's causing this migraine? Maybe 1, 3, 5. Another blaming. When did this Kirsten? Age 10. We need to know more about this. So let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this this migraine at 8? Yes. Lost. When did this occur? Age 10 to 9, 8. Age 8. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this migraine? Maybe another one. Betrayal. When did this 10, 20, 28, 7, 6, age 26? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. And just so you know, all of these ages are probably within a year or so. So give or take a year. So, oh, that's so cool. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The gold mine. That's awesome. All right, Laura, do you have another trapped emotion release now that's causing this migraine? Maybe another 1, 3. Confusion. This is pretty typical with like narcissistic abuse, if you've ever gone through that, which sucks. When did this 10, 20, 28, 7, 6, 5, age 25? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that is causing this migraine? Maybe another 1, 3. Crying. Crying can be like suppressing your emotions, or it could just be like crying in itself. When did this 10 to 9? Age 9. You need to know more about this. No. Let's go ahead and release that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that's causing this migraine? Maybe 2. Despair. This is kind of like a complete loss of hope. When did this 10, 20, 28, 7, 6, age 26? Do we need to know more about this? So let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion? Okay, what's the biggest trapped emotion release now that's causing this migraine? Maybe another 1, 3, 5. Horror. When did this 10, 20, 28, 7, age 27? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion release now? All right, so Laura, if you'll go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it. And then go ahead and take a couple big deep breaths. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe, how is that migraine? I know you said it was 100 before, but I'm curious to see how it is now. on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. What? Oh my gosh! From 100 to a 3. Sorry, from a 10 to a 3. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. All right, so putting this back up, we went from a 10 out of 10 to a 3. Like throbbing and spots to able to see fine. What? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is so cool. What? So that's literally all we do. We just release trapped emotions and you feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. So, yay! Do my blind with parasitic infections. Ooh, that sounds pretty fun. Okay, so hold on. So if you would like to enter, and I have notes for therapy. You have notes for therapy? You go to therapy? That's cool. I definitely need a session. Severe anxiety. Yes. Okay, so really quick, it looks like we have a lot of new people here. So really quick, there are 3 different ways that you can get a session. The first and foremost is to go schedule a one-on-one session with me. The first session is $39. It's just an introductory session. I basically ask you some questions, kind of get to know you a little bit, and then I do a little mini session for you, just like we did here. And then, hi, Nicole. And then right at the end, I go over prices and packages based on your needs, because there are some people who are going to need like 1 or 2 sessions, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm good. And then the other people are going to need, 6, 12, 24 sessions. It just depends on you as a person, and not every person, like I can't just do sessions for like cookie cutter things, but I always go after the heart wall to release that as quick as possible. So it was for my car accident, but stopped when therapist called my trigger stupid, but I'm starting again. Your therapist called your trigger stupid? Are you serious? You don't ever call a trigger stupid. Oh my gosh. Hey, I appreciate my last session. You blew my mind. Yes. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming back on here. All right. It causes inflammation in the brain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right. So listen, here we go. So back to the 3 things. In Arizona, so the sun and the brake lights freaked me out a lot. Really? That's not a stupid trigger. That's not a stupid trigger. It's freaked me out before, so that's definitely not a stupid trigger. Okay, so 3 ways to get a session. Go schedule a session with me. Second one is go enter to win. And the third one is to go do it yourself and just read the emotion code book. It'll actually teach you how to do all the basics of what I do. So if you would like a session, you can get it those 3 ways. And holy crap, I'm still like amazed that we were able to get it from a 10 out of 10 to a 3 in like not even 10 minutes. It's amazing. All right, so let's pick. So we're going to pick a new person. If you would like to enter to win, I know there's no stupid triggers. If you would like to enter to win, go click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says, oh my gosh, live TikTok session giveaway. And then we will get started. I'll just pick somebody at random, and you only need to enter once per live. Only enter once per live. Looking in lives to see how it works. So if you just want to click on my name, click on the button, click on the picture, and then it'll take you to my profile. Click on the link in my bio, and then click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and you'll just enter your information there. I don't want to, I do. What does that mean? The way you called out emotions I felt at certain ages is insane. This is real. Exactly. Woo woo. That's amazing. Let's do this. So we're gonna pick another person. I'll give you guys a few more minutes to do it. All right. I think your name, I always forget. I know your name's not, so your name is Brian, I think. If I would love, what do you call that? A review, if you were to do that for me so that I can do edit. I would love that. Me. Okay, go click on the link in my bio. So click on my name. It'll pull up my picture here. Click on my picture, and then click on the link in my bio, and then click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and you'll be able to go enter to win. And then I just pick at random. I totally pick at random. It's how I do things now, and it just makes things a lot easier. So thank you so much. You're so welcome. I would love for you to write a review or do a video of how it helped you. I would love that. Working on breath work, meditation, and learning to let go emotions. Love the work you do. Thank you. Woo. Okay, so, yep, and you only need to enter once per live. Hello, welcome. All right, we're gonna pick somebody in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Picking somebody now. Let's do this. Trish Westmoreland. Man, this is the second time that you've been able to be on here. Trish Westmoreland. If this is you, why are you in my contacts? I don't know. Why am I in your contacts? Going once, going twice. Next person. Oh. Karina Cabrera. 08. Wasn't sure picked last. No, oh man, I wish I was in the running. Go enter to win. Usually it's church people or some, no clue who you are. How am I don't understand how, I'm here, that's me, perfect. Okay, so if you just if you just do it in the Q&A, I just need your name, age, pain, and pain level, and then we'll get started. You're probably not even in my area, which is kind of funny, actually. Karina. Ooh. Karina, let's do this. So just tell me your name, your name, age, pain, and pain level, and then we'll get started. Name, age, pain, and pain level. I curled my hair today, and not all of the curls are staying in, which is so sad. That's okay. Let's see. Q&A. Perfect. Oops. There we go. 7 out of 10. Okay, so just so you know, with inflammation that I've worked with prior to today, it's one of two things. So it's either an instant, like, inflammation feels like a lot less, or it takes a hot minute for it to kind of kick in. So just so you know. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to have a quick moment of silence and then we'll get to it. All right, let's do this. So Karina is 35. Inflammation in the brain, constant. Did you have like a brain injury, or is this just like something happened? Just out of curiosity, was there something that caused it, or did it just happen? All right, connect this proxy for Karina. Yes. Do you have another? Do you have a trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this inflammation in your brain? Maybe on 3. Rejection. Just happened around negative people in spirit. Okay. Rejection. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17. Age 17. Do we need to know more about this? No. So we're going to go ahead and release that. Do we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that's causing this inflammation in your brain? Maybe on 1, 3. Rejection. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19. Age 19. Do we need to know more about this? Do you recognize these at all? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do another emotion release now that is causing this inflammation in your brain? Maybe not a 1. Betrayal. When did this occur? 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? Memory is not too good past. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and release this. You know what's the nice thing about the emotion code is even if you don't recognize the emotion or the imbalance, the nice thing about it is you can still get the healing from it. So regardless of what happened in your past, you know, all you need to do is just identify the energy and then release it, and that's it. You still get the benefits of healing. So so do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this inflammation in your brain? Maybe not a 1. Lost. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, age 20. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that's causing this inflammation in your brain. Maybe even on 1, 3, 5. Terror. When did this occur? 10, age 10. We need to know more about this. No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that's causing this inflammation in your brain. Maybe not a 1. Love unreceived. When did this occur? Age 10. Do we need to know more about this? So let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do another emotion release now that's causing this inflammation in your brain. Maybe 4. Bitterness. When did this occur? Before the age of 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5, age 25. Do we need to know more about this? No. Oh, we do actually. Where is this trapped emotion located? It's located within your heart. So do we need to know more about this? No? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this inflammation in your brain? Maybe even on 1 through 5. Creative insecurity. Creative insecurity is kind of like an insecurity to create things. So this can be like writer's block. It could be like having a hard time creating children, getting crafty with the crafts, all those things. So do we need to, when did this stand? 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this inflammation in your brain? Maybe even 2. Disgust. When did this 10, 20, age 20? Do we need to know more about this? Thank you. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this inflammation in your brain? Maybe even 2. Hopelessness. When did this 10, 20, age 20? Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this inflammation in your brain? Maybe even 2. Despair. When did this 10, 20, 30, 35, 4, 3, 2, age 32? Do we need to know more about this? So let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that's causing this inflammation in your brain? Okay, Karina, if you're able to, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around. Artist drawing all the time. Fun. Yeah, so go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around, give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking, get it. And then go ahead and take like 5 really big deep breaths. Thank you, crying no more pain. Yes, oh my gosh, from a 7 to a 0. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I am seriously so happy for you. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Oh my word, so awesome. I teared up too, felt so light after. Yes, oh my gosh, exactly. So super cool. I'm really excited for you. You know what? I wasn't gonna do that session, but I'm feeling it tonight. Let's do it. Is the stand-up walk, deep breath, shoulders something that can help reset? So a lot of the times when you have like a really big release, moving your physical body can help make sure that those are releasing. Does that make sense? So I've been watching for 6+ months and I need this, OMG. Oh my gosh, yes, I would love to do it for you. Did you already enter to win? I would assume you did. Let me hurry and look. I don't see you. I don't see you in here. Go click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway and go enter to win. Hello, how's it going? All right, so for those of you who are brand new and the people who were asking for it, click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway and we will get started. Sweet. Let's see, rheumatoid arthritis, inflammation level 10. Where is the physical discomfort, Melissa? I am curious. Where is that where is like the biggest issue or the most annoying spot? New here, what do? I help people release negative trapped emotions from their body, causing physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual discomfort or pain. And I use it, the emotion code. Who? Melissa. You said that you have rheumatoid arthritis and inflammation. It's a level 10. Where at on your body is the biggest issue? OMG, do we have to pay? So there's 3 ways that you can get a session done. So the first way is to go book a one-on-one with me, The first session is $39. And then if you do want to enter to win, all of these sessions here are live. Hands, right knee, feet, elbow. Okay, if you were to pick one of those, which one would it be? Which was the worst? So schedule a session with me, enter to win, and then what is that called? You can go purchase the Emotion Code book. It's by Dr. Bradley Nelson. It'll basically teach you all of the basics of what I know. So I submitted, I've watched you on so many lives. It's crazy the amount of anxiety you have. Oh, you guys are killing me. I want to do sessions for everybody. All right, I'll tell you what. I will do two more sessions, and I'm going to do Judy, and then I'm going to do, I'm going to do Melissa and then Judy. Okay. Melissa and then Judy. Let's see. Melissa and then Judy. And then I'll probably be done because I got to go paint my house because we just got a house. Okay, so hands. Hands is the number one issue. Are you serious? Yes, of course. I know there's a lot of people that have been watching me for a long time and they haven't been able to get a session done. So, all right, 62. How do you spell that? I always forget how to spelled. Forget how to spelled. I'm really good at forgetting how to spelled. Guys. Arthritis, inflammation, and it's a 10. All right, and then we're gonna do Judy next after that, and we'll do Judy. Perfect. Let's do this. Pain level 7. Judy, my hands are worse too. Aww. Just wait until you say do you do in front of your kids. Wait, what? Oh, just wait until you say do in front of your kids. You guys, I love my kids. They are crazy. Okay. Can you help with the emotions from recent events such as miscarriage? Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I've helped so many people with grieving miscarriages. It's insane. I had no idea how bad, I had no idea how, miscarriages, were so common. I had no idea. I personally haven't had any issues, with having kids, but I can only imagine. I have a friend who has gone through so many. She's had so many. My heart goes out to you guys. So, and then somebody else has. Let's see. All right, so Melissa, if you, we're going to work on you first. So let's go ahead and have a quick moment of silence. And yes, sending love to fellow angel mommies. Aww. We're going to have a quick moment of silence and then we'll get started. All right, connect this proxy for Melissa. Do you have a trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this? Oh, you said pain in your hands. Let's see. And then pain in your hands is a level 7, you said. Which is not fun. Okay, so Melissa, do you have a trapped emotions? I'll have to book a session with you. I'll look into that now. Yay, you're gonna love it. All right, so Melissa, do you have a trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain in your hands? Can we write down 1, 3? So crying. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, age 18. Do we need to know more about this? So, excuse me, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing this pain in your hands. Maybe not a 1. Betrayal. When pain and inflammation. Okay. Pain and inflammation. When did this occur? 10, 20, 2019. Age 19. We need to know more about this. So let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that's causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Maybe not a 1. Forlorn. So forlorn is like feeling lost, forsaken, or forgotten. When did this occur? 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. When do we need to know more about this? So let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that's causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Maybe even a 1, 3. Defensiveness. When did this occur? 10, 10, 9, 8, 7. Age 7. Do we need to know more about this? So just from the emotions that have come up, it sounds like you've gone through a lot of childhood trauma. You either don't remember it or it was a lot. So let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion? I am utterly confused with what I'm seeing. I am helping Melissa. We are working on her remotely. Before my session, can you do a reminder on what this will do? I don't remember a lot either. That's okay. Okay, so let me hurry and finish this session, and then I'll come back and like talk about it just so everybody is like, what are you doing? You know, just so everybody understands. So Melissa, do you have another trapped emotion release now that is causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Maybe not 1, 3. Rejection. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19, 18. Age 18. We need to know. Oh yes, I remember it. Oh, dang it. Let's go ahead and release that. So by releasing these, so these trapped emotions can cause physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual discomfort, which is can be exhausting. So did we release that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Maybe 1, 3, 5. So creative insecurity. When did this occur? 10, 20, 30, 28, 7. Age 27. Do we need to know more about? You are dead on. Sweet. Let's go ahead and release that. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that is causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Maybe another 1, 3, 5. Conflict. When did this occur? 10, 10, 9, 8. Age 8. Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Sadly, this is causing me super uncomfortable. Why is that? Is it because you have a hard time facing either your past or your trauma? Or you have a hard time with emotions? Because that's usually what happens when people are super uncomfortable. Just so you know. People have a hard time facing, the stuff that they need to heal, which really sucks. I had a hard time facing a lot of the stuff that I was going through. And yeah, I'm curious as to why though. Why do you feel uncomfortable? So, Melissa, do you have another trap? I laugh. Oh my gosh. I've done that too. Oh my gosh, I'll have to get into that later. But, Melissa, do you have another trapped emotion release now that is causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Maybe another 1 through 5. Another conflict. When did this occur? 10, 20, 30, 28, 7. Age 27. Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion release now that is, do you have another trapped emotion release now that's causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Okay, so Melissa, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around, give me a little shimmy, a little bit, it's working, get it. And then go ahead and take a really big deep breath. again on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. How do you didn't tell me to twerk? Sorry. I'll do that next time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the pain and inflammation in your hands? I'm just a hot mess. That's okay. We're here for it. So on a scale, how would you rate it? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Hey girl, just watching You're Incredible. Don't know if you remember, meeting me with Jax. Hey, how are you? I do remember you. I had to hurry and jog my memory for a second. How are you doing? I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. Like, if you only knew what I have been up to in the last 2 months, you would be like, how are you still alive? Just kidding. But it's been crazy. A 5. Woo! That's awesome. That's great progress. Let me ask one more time. So, Melissa, do you have another? What's the biggest trapped emotion we can release now that's causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Maybe even out of 1 through 5. Terror. When did this Kirsten? Age 10. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Yes, I would love that. Do you release that? Do you have another? What's the biggest trapped emotion you can release now that's causing this pain and inflammation in your hands? Coming even out of 1 through 5. Peeved. When did this first 10, 20, 30, 40, 39, 7, 6, age 36? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another? Okay, so one more time, go ahead and take some really big deep breaths. Move that neck around, the body, a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. All right, and then, no, I'm not a therapist. I am an energy healer. I help people release negative trapped emotions from their body. So it's more of like emotional healing. So 100 times more effective than a therapist. Emotion code is working with the unconscious part of you and releasing trauma. Yep, energy healing. Energy healing. Also, can you explain how long this energy lasts, or does it help it totally heal? Good question. So let me get this final answer from Melissa, and then I will dive deep into all the questions. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Melissa, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe, how do you rate the pain and inflammation in your hands? I tried shimmying again, but back brace says no. Oh my gosh. Have you ever texted the same house as you instead of directly talking to them? Yes, I have. How do we get a session? Click on the link in my bio and just click on that first button that says schedule an introductory session with me. Yes, I would love to. They are not as stiff and not aching. Yay! So what number would you say it is? The pain specifically. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. And we started at a 7. We went down to a 5. And now I'm really curious what that number is. And then we'll answer questions. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. I'm so excited. All right, Judy, if you want to get ready with your name, age, pain, and pain level, then we'll get started on your session. Let's see. I have a ball of anxiety. Anxiety. 2, they are not even as red. What? Oh my gosh. For from a 7 to a 2. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I am seriously so excited for you. So excited. Yes, oh my gosh. You guys are so sweet tonight. I love this. I love the support that you gave each other. It literally warms my soul. So, all right, can you explain how you connect as proxy to assist in releasing trapped emotions? Yes. Okay, so let me hurry and just start over with my whole spiel. It just makes it easier for me to go through it, and then I will answer questions because I know it's easier to know like the basics, and then we'll go into the questions, like connecting and stuff. So because I know Judy wanted this as well. So crazy is all I can say. Exactly. I love it. All right, so hello, my name is Kirsten Morley, your certified emotion code and body code practitioner. I am a certified energy healer. I'm not a licensed therapist, just an energy healer. And basically what I do is I help people release negative trapped emotions from their body that cause physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual discomfort. So I'm going to go back to the basics here. I believe that our organs create these emotions like balls of energy, and these balls of energy can become so much that it becomes overcharged and gets stuck inside of our body, causing physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual discomfort. So basically what happens with these balls of energy is because sometimes they can become so strong that it like physically distorts your tissues, causing physical pain, knee pain, back pain, migraines, headaches, shoulder tension, all those things. And then occasionally, or most of the time, if you have a trapped emotion, for example, of anger, they can cause you to be very reactive. So quick to anger, quick to sadness, all of the things. And then, or quick to anxiety, quick to emotions, depression, all of those things. And then the next thing is it can just cause you to feel, really heavy and yucky. So, I'm curious, how do you become, everything's linked in my bio. If you want to go click there, the certification is linked there if you want to go do that. Definitely do it. Highly recommend it. I do get credit if you use my link. So, okay, so going back to this, so what I do is I act as proxy for and on behalf of you. It's basically like energetically connecting to your subconscious. So with intention, you just act as proxy for them. So I'll say, can I act as proxy for you? The answer is yes. And then I'll muscle test for and on behalf of you. And I do all of the sessions remotely. And I do everything from a distance. So for example, I'm here in Utah, and if you're like in California or in Africa, China, any other country, I'm able to do it over the phone, which is pretty cool. And then I release those negative trapped emotions. I identify the emotion itself using the little chart here. I identify what emotion needs to be released, and then I will identify the age that it occurred, and then I just use a magnet, so chart and magnet, and I release it using the governing meridian, which is from the top of the lip all the way back down to the tailbone, and you just release, and then I do it for and on behalf of you, so it's releasing for you. So, yes, and then really quick, I like to talk about the heart wall because it's one of my favorite things to release. And if you have any of these 10 symptoms, and you probably have anxiety, or if you probably have a heart wall, anxiety, depression, PTSD, low energy, fatigue, major health issues, foggy mission in life, relationship issues. So this is like giving and receiving love, and abundance and wealth issues. If you have any of these 10 symptoms, then you probably have a heart wall. And it typically takes anywhere from 3 to 5 sessions to release the heart wall completely. But once that heart wall's gone, then those 10 typical symptoms either go away completely or they become a lot more manageable. So that's pretty much all I do. And the reason why you have a heart wall is when you go through trauma or abuse or really stressful times, or even a breakup or divorce, whatever that looks like to you, your body has a self-defense mechanism energetically to protect your heart, because your heart's the most important organ in the body, and without your heart you're not getting blood to your toes, your fingers, or anything else for that matter. So what I do is what your body does is during that trauma, the emotion is created, and then your body scoops up those emotions and places layers over your heart, creating those 10 typical symptoms. And so once that heart wall is gone, then those 10 typical symptoms either go away completely or they become a lot more manageable. So So that's all I do. It's all with intention, and it's just an amazing thing. So let me hurry and go throughout these questions because I know you guys had a few. So the first one was, let me just find it. Once you release these trapped emotions, like how long does that last, and does it help like totally heal? First and foremost, once the emotion is gone, it's gone forever. You can recreate a new emotion. It can be very similar, so it may feel like it came back, but it's not the same emotion, because it's from a different time in your life, and it's a different level. It's a different energy. So, and then does it help heal it totally? So it depends on you as a person. There are some people that's just like 1 or 2 trapped emotions. You release that and then they're good. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. And then once it's gone, it's like gone completely. So, but just know that there could be layers of things contributing to different symptoms and different issues that we need to work on. So for example, if you have anxiety and depression, then I usually like to release the heart wall completely, because that's where the majority of the anxiety, depression sit from what I have personally found. And then once that's gone, we can get like super specific, like, oh, I have social anxiety, oh, I have agoraphobia, oh, I have anxiety about a specific event, or I have anxiety about a specific place, or driving in the car, anything. So there's that. And then how do you get a session? If you just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says schedule an introductory session, then that session is $39 for the first one. And then I go over prices and packages during that session with you. And if you don't want to commit, then that's totally cool. It's, it's just for you to try out. So, connecting as proxy, I believe that all of us human beings are energetically connected. So whether that's through bloodline, or whether you believe that's through God, the universe, the earth, whatever that looks like, I believe that we are all energetically connected somehow. And with your permission only, I only connect with permission. Then I hold the intention to connect to you, and then I do everything for and on behalf of you. So let's see, there was another question. Yes, go get certified. Everything's linked in my bio. So click on my name, click on the picture, it'll put my profile, click on the link in my bio, and everything's there. If you want to schedule a session, merch, if you want to do the certification, the book, and then click on the link in my bio for the live TikTok session giveaway. So all of my has been in pain for 17 years. Oh, you're so correct. I would love to work with you. Just spreading light and healing. Yes, thank you, Allie. Thank you. Okay. I don't do Zoom sessions. I only do phone calls and FaceTime per request. So if you have iPhone, awesome. And if you have Android, then you'll just have to get the app so that you can FaceTime. This all makes sense. I built on top of another trauma and haven't been able to work since. Yep, I work with people who deal with so much trauma. I thought it was an injury and had 3 surgeries. Oh, I'm so sorry. Fear kept me in a cycle of addiction to alcohol that Kirsten released for me. Yay! How many days have you been sober? I cannot wait to see what this does for you. I've worked with people with addiction, and everybody is so different. There have been addictions I've worked with that have been so deeply rooted that it was just crazy. So, okay, FaceTime. I think this might be exactly what I need. I'm so excited. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do this session. Let me hurry and see. Would you say massages or music could help heal? Absolutely. I believe that anything that you find relief with, besides addictions, can be very healing. It's like, so for example, I don't believe pornography, alcohol, drugs, or Netflix is healing. I'm just going to say it. Or TikTok. I mean, the information that you can get from certain things can be very healing. But just so you know, I personally believe that true healing comes from like releasing like the energy of itself. So if you have multiple heart wall things, does that change the wall? Good question. I usually only have the wall be one thing unless it's like super crazy trauma, like, you know. So yeah. Yep. I work with agoraphobia. I work with anxiety, social anxiety, all the things. Is it normal to feel anxious before healing? Yes. Yep. The trauma is a part of your big purpose so that you can relate and help heal others. Exactly. Yes, I have. Okay, so, what level, so really quick, Judy, I don't know if you did this already, but will you that's not it. Will you go to the Q&A and type in your name, age, pain, and pain level, the stuff that we're going to work on? So I would assume, so Judy, 31, anxiety, and I just need your pain level. I have chronic pain and anxiety. I have dealt with a lot of trauma, especially childhood trauma. Yep, definitely. We can work with that. I've worked with so many people. I want to say I have done upwards of almost 4,000 sessions. So it's pretty cool. New could be from this. Yep, I worked with fibromyalgia. Thank you so much for being here, Allie. I will definitely email you when I get a chance. I have so much anxiety from my son's surgery. He's 5 weeks. Oh, 5 weeks old? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. All right, Judy, I haven't seen your thing yet. I don't know if it's there. I would love to see you do a session. Yeah, we'll do it right now. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Let's do this. Okay, so Judy is 31, and which one did you want to work on? Did you want to work on the anxiety, or did you want to work on a specific issue? We can only work on one issue at a time. I'll let you decide which one you want to work on. Neck, back, sciatica. I was saying daily, I'm about a 4 to 6 depending on, and pain is neck, back, and shoulders. Anxiety. Okay, let's go ahead and work on the anxiety then. I'll put this for later. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the anxiety? 1 being 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. I'm gonna guess like a 10 out of 10. Pretty sure it's pretty high or close to it. So we're gonna have a quick moment of silence while you're answering that, okay? All right, let's do this. Daily is 6. Okay, let's do this. All right, so can I act as proxy for 7, 8? What is it right now? Like right in this moment, what level would you say it is? 7, 8 is most days. Average. LOL, I'm nervous. How? Why? That's okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is it right this second? 7 for sure. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead, connect this proxy first. So, Judy, do you have a trapped emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe 1, 3, 5. Fear. When did this get 10, 20, age 20? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Do release that. Do another emotion release now that is causing your anxiety. Maybe 1, 3, 5. Fear. When did this get 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5, age 25? Do we need to know more about this? I could see why you would say that. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that is causing this anxiety. Maybe even 1, 3. Defensiveness. Defensiveness. When did this Kirsten? Age 10. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that's causing this anxiety. Maybe even 1, 3, 5. Conflict. When did this Kirsten? 10, 9, 8, age 8. Do you recognize any of these emotions? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that's causing the pain in your anxiety, or that's causing this anxiety. Maybe even 2. Despair. I'm a really defensive. A bad trait I want to change. Yes! Yay! I'm glad that you recognize them. All right, so despair. When did this cover? 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6. Age 26. Do we need to know more about this? I'm argumentative so bad and I don't even notice. Really? That's so interesting. I used to be the same way. Occasionally I still am, just because it's how I was raised. So I totally understand that. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do another emotion release now that's causing this anxiety. Maybe not a 1, 3, 5. Horror. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Horror. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now? That is, oh my gosh, I got pregnant at 26. I didn't even know the guy very well. What? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. All right, so Judy, do you have another trapped emotion release now that's causing your anxiety? Maybe another 1, 3. Crying. When did this first 10, 20, 20, 19, age 19? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that's causing your anxiety? Maybe 1, 3. Defensiveness. When did this first 10, 20, age 20? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another? The disparity made this so real. Can you explain the crying? Yep, good question. So crying can be like the emotion of crying, or it could be suppressing emotions that you should be expressing. So, yeah. All right, Judy, do you have another trapped emotion release now that is causing this anxiety? Maybe another 1, 3. Another crying. When did this first 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16? Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that is causing this anxiety, maybe even 2. Hopelessness. When did this first 10? Age 10. Oh, okay, I do that. Suppress. Suppress. No, I get that. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we release that? Do another emotion release now that's causing this anxiety. Maybe another 1. Forlorn. When did this occur? For age 10. Do we need to know more about this? I feel crazy. These things are spot on. Yes! Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Forlorn is like feeling lost, forsaken, or forgotten. So let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Do you have another emotion release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe not a 1, 3. Crying again. When did this first 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, age 27? Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. I definitely want to do this. Yes, everything's linked in my bio if you would like to go schedule a session. Did we release that? Do another emotion release now that's causing your anxiety. Okay, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe, how do you rate your... I'll be scheduling a FaceTime. Woo! Yes. So, Judy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that anxiety? I also crying when I have anxiety. I was in a meeting on Friday and I burst into tears. Very awkward. Oh my gosh, really? That's crazy. I have burst into tears like that before. It's very embarrassing. I can totally understand that. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your anxiety? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Yay! By the way, when you do get a session, just like when I call you, just tell me that you really want to do a FaceTime and I will gladly oblige. Let's see. I feel like a 4. I haven't ever thought this worked. I'm crying. Oh, that's amazing. It's the lessening of tension in my entire body. Yes! Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you. That is amazing. That's literally what it does. When we release these trapped emotions, you are feeling better physically, mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. Holy crap, that's amazing. Yay! She's crying, not suppressing. I know, exactly. So I don't know if you knew this, but crying is actually a form of releasing. Obviously, if it's like crying nonstop, like uncontrollably crying, then it's definitely not a good thing. But crying can be a form of release. So, yay, that's amazing. I am so excited. I feel awkward asking, but can you trial it with me now? I am actually done for tonight, but you are more than welcome. You're welcome to schedule a session with me. There's no commitment that you ever have to make. You just go click on the link in my bio and schedule the introductory session and you get to try it out. It's kind of like a mini session like we do here tonight, but yeah, you just release. And then would you recommend physical copy of the book or the ebook? Okay, so when I first tried it, I was so excited that I bought the physical copy, but I did not want to wait. So I read the digital copy. And from there, I ordered, like once I got the book, I actually started reading it from the hard book because I couldn't stop I couldn't stop. A lot of grief and in remission for cancer. Can you help? I would love to help you. Let's see. Should I start an underground fight club? Probably not. That's not a good idea. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being on here, you guys. You guys have been seriously amazing. If you've had a session with me before, I would love for you to share it on your TikTok. That way I can duet it and then I can share other people, kind of like how easy the emotion code can be. So, yes. I'm here with you. I would love to work with you so much. Yay! Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. So thank you so much for being here. I need to go paint my house, even though it's like 11 o'clock at night. We'll get through this. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye!